Well, I tell you what, after seeing that house down there for the last 22 years of my life, this looks freaking weird, guys. House is gone and in the hole. There's what's left of the barn. Clean the ditch out, which I didn't even think they were going to do. I'm going to walk down there in a minute. Pulled out the chain link fence that was along the property line, speaking of which. I thought last week this was supposed to be surveyed and they were going to come out and drive pins along the property line, because right now people out of Chicago own that piece of property over there that basically runs the entire length of this. We were concerned about that back corner back there in the woods where the creek is. I don't know if that actually happened or not. I'll have to talk to Dad about it later, but back here in the corner where the creek was, we're thinking the back corner of our property is actually on that side of the creek. So we wanted to get the ground surveyed so that we actually know right where that corner is, so that there's no land war starts happening. And the people the Chicago people that live back there wanted to buy this because they were trying to do it last year, and the guy across the road wanted to buy this too, and but we got it. I'm not sure because right now Granddad was kind of working on a budget. I'm not sure if those trees are going to get taken out yet this year or not. That barn's not much of a pile anymore, though, I'll tell you what. Looks like he managed to somehow strip all the wood off of it. Or maybe he must have stripped the tin off with the excavator and then took the frame down separate. This tin would have been cool to save. The problem is it was nailed on instead of screwed on. So you would have just about destroyed it trying to take the tin off the barn. So, scrap it. Man, this looks weird. And I'm sorry I didn't get video of any of the demolition. I was down at school and didn't get back till about an hour ago. And they did all this over the course of the last 2 days. I was thinking I was going to actually get video of it because it was supposed to rain all this week, but I think all the rain amounted to about a ½ inch, so they were able to get out here and get most of it done. I guess for now this pile is just going to sit here and dry out and we'll burn it later. And this cottonwood stump, man, Dad wasn't kidding when he said it was mushy down here. Man, that is a big ass cottonwood stump. Oh my God, that thing's huge. Dad said when Randy got this thing dug out of the ditch, he actually couldn't pick it up out of the hole. He had to dig a ramp so he can drive the excavator down in it, and he knuckled up under it and he had to drag it. And then he got it up out of the hole and knocked all the dirt off of it, and he still couldn't pick it up, so he drug it to where it's sitting right here. I don't know what the heck we're going to do with that. I don't even think it's going to burn after it dries out. But as soon as it's going to have to dry out more before a whole lot else gets done, because the next step is Randy's going to bring his dozer over and start pushing this ditch shut. And basically, wow, that did make a big old hole. That's where that cottonwood was sitting, is right there. Big old hole. Anyway, what Dad and Granddad decided they're going to do is just push the ditch shut and make it a waterway, and we'll just seed it to grass so I can brush chop it, and then I'll farm either side of it. But that's gotta wait till it dries out, 'cause right now it's so stinking sloppy down here you couldn't, it'd be almost impossible to grade. That's gonna be a cool burn pile. That's the nice thing about an excavator. There's no dirt, no shit, just wood. Burn that thing up all the way to... Man, that was a massive cottonwood. I always knew that tree was big, but I guess I never really walked up to it. Wow. Too bad it's just a cottonwood, not an actual decent tree. Oh, speaking of decent trees, though, I had kind of a brainstorming idea, and I don't know if it'll be worth a dag until we actually go back here and take stock of what we have, but we got all that timber back here on the back half of this that's going to have to be logged off anyway. And we got a barn up there that's going to need a new floor put in it once we get the foundation fixed. And I was thinking we could save a whole lot of money if we can take timber from that trunk back there, have it sawn, and use wood from off that back there to fix the barn. So that's going to be, and for the people that have been asking, no, we haven't done anything to the barn because the money hasn't been there, but I think that'd be kind of a cool way to fix it. Log the timber off of property we own to fix the barn. And the only thing is, Granddad knows a guy that's got a portable band mill. I just don't know how big it is, 'cause I don't think I've actually ever seen it. I know the guy's got it, but I don't think I've ever seen it. So, but that's something to keep in mind. Oh, come on, we can't be leaving a cinder block out here. I'll just stick this thing right here so I remember to come pick them up. There's the wellhead, the good one. That's the 5-incher. Huh? I wonder what the hell. Looks like a charge tank or something. clue what that is either. But, oh, okay, I was wrong. The fence is still there. Must not have got to it yet. It looks like it was gone. But, they also called the utility company out and had the phone and, yeah, I'm pretty sure it would be his phone because we got powers up overhead. Anyway, all the utilities are marked going down through here, and the county's going to come out and clean the ditch, which is going to be a good deal because that cottonwood tree right there needs to go because it's basically in the center of the ditch and it's part of the drainage issue on this property. And then when they do that, they're going to take this driveway out along with it. And Dad bought a couple 24-foot, he said they're 12 or 16-inch culvert tubes. We're going to put in a 40-foot driveway down here, probably right there in the corner. And then right here somewhere is where the bins are going to go. The house foundation probably won't settle too much because it was only about 2 foot deep. But the burn pile was right about, yeah, burn pile was right here. And the burn pile was 18 feet, or the burn hole was 18 feet deep. So, nothing gonna be sitting right here for a while, but I got plenty of room to put them bins kind of in an arc right there. Well, I haven't really decided yet. I don't know if I want to put them facing that, or put them like this in a row, or if I want to put them like that in a row. Which is kind of the bitch, is deciding how I want to set them bins up. The other thing I haven't decided is, I got one bin's a 21-foot 7-ring, the other bin is a 24-foot 6-ring tall, and then there's one bin that's just a little dinky guy. He's either a 12 or a 15-footer. I think it's only 4 rings tall, little dink. And the 24-foot bin has a stirrator in it and a burner, but I don't really want to use a bin that big as a dryer bin because it's kind of a waste of storage space because you can only fill it up about 3 rings if you use it for a dryer, even with a stirrator in it. Some guys fill them up about halfway with a stirrator. I just, but so one option I thought about, because the 21-footer and the 24-footer have false drying floors in them, and then that little guy's just sitting on a concrete pad. And what I was thinking about doing was getting the false floor to put in that little one, and then modifying the stirrator to go in, or cutting the stirrator down to go in the small one, and then setting it up to where that small one was a dryer bin, and it would empty out into either one of the big bins. So that's one option. The other option I got is there's a guy over on the other side of town has the cutest little farm fan 75 bushel back dry you ever seen in your life. Little guy, cute little, like, can almost fit it in your pocket, little guy. And he right before he quit using it, he put all new electric motors on it. He only wants $150 for that. So there's another option, and the more I think about it, I think it'd be a lot less of a pain in the ass just to buy that little farm fans dryer. And